next season.
Oh, they like the running backs at Wisconsin. I don't know when he gets there, he's going to be running behind a great offensive line. Look at that. 98 yards. Look at that, see? Little high school football up in the, what do you call that? Wisconsin football, I don't even know. Rust Belt, pardon me. Look at him go. What up, C?
Good job, Pep.
Pep's not even here today.
Oh.
This is Ramel Dockery, the former Oregon State receiver. Watch the catch.
Okay, hold on.
Oh!
That's tough to defend.
Little trickery.
I like it. I know it's not useful in a game, C, but that's pretty dope. Come on.
I never saw that before.
Okay, no problem. We're 0 for 2. Let's go. Let's check it out.
That's a good catch.
Come on.
Absolutely. I'm practicing that every day.
CC, might be time for the NBA to adopt your dunk contest recommendation.
Oh, no, that's nice right there.
Star dunk from Jordan Kilgan.
We need this. We can see him. NBA weekend. NBA, listen to me. I know you're changing a few rules. We're going to talk about that maybe. All right, changing a few rules.
Talk about that maybe.
Look, add this. Open dunk competition. Whoever's the NBA champ, go against the open category. Guys like him get some of that action. I'm up for that.
Okay, moving on to Odell Beckham, who some could say has had a quieter preseason than I have, and I did literally nothing. Odell has flown so far under the radar, the Giants are finally closing in on a contract extension. Two sides progressing towards a record-breaking deal for the young receiver. Hearing this could actually get done by the start of the season. And Nick, I'm sure makes you happy that his hair is as yellow as ever.
It's almost white now, yeah.
CeCe, how important is it to get OBJ's record-breaking deal done by week 1?
I don't think it's that important. I think that right now both sides realize that they want to be together. Odell's doing his part. The Giants have always done their part. They've gotten fairly close to a deal. It's not important that it's done week number 1 when you know you're close, like you know you're going to have the money. The player has the confidence he can go out there and not be worried about a career-ending injury. So, to me, what date it gets done, as long as it gets done the first couple of weeks into the season, it really wouldn't matter to me. There is no big difference in getting it done the last week of the preseason game or getting it done 10 days into the regular season. It's not a do-or-die situation. What it is, though, is if they're on the same page and the deal is close, then both parties know it. I believe that you can move on without having the deal signed.
So I actually talked to Odell this weekend, and their contract stuff never came up, which says to me, I think he believes this is getting done soon, because in the past, this has been a source of extreme anxiety for him, from even a year prematurely when we were with him in Los Angeles or when he had been asked about it prior to this offseason. And I do think it's noteworthy that when you look at the draft class that he's a part of, two of the other best players in that draft class who don't have deals, one of them hasn't even spoken to the coach in Khalil Mack. One of them is threatening not only hold out of preseason games, but regular season games in Aaron Donald. And Odell's done none of those things. Now, those two players had more capital to spend, so to speak, as far as not having off-the-field incidents. But Donald also held out all of last preseason before showing up, and the Rams forgave his fines. I agree with seeing that there are certain teams. I'll take a team I used to cover, the Houston Texans. They just had a rule. We do not negotiate contracts once the season begins. So if you do not get a new contract prior to the first day of the regular season, you're not getting one until the end of the regular season. If the Giants had a deadline like that, then it'd be a big deal if it gets done here in the next 12 days or whatever. But they don't have that rule. So what this tells me is they're getting this deal done in short order, which was not a sure thing. I mean, there was real speculation about whether or not the Giants would let him play out this year, see how he acts. Put the franchise tag on him, see how he acts. Like, they had the ability to control him without any long-term commitment, have a year-to-year control over him for the next 3 seasons. And I know Coach Mangini talked about how that could be attractive for the team. He's getting $9 million this year.
Right.
Now he's probably going to come close to doubling that. It wouldn't have, in my eyes, been the right thing to do with the best player on your football team, but it was an option to him. They're not going that route, which I believe to be best for both parties involved.
All right, so if things are good and Odell's going to be there and he's happy and you're calling him one of the best players on the team, if not the best player, you have Saquon Barkley, who will probably come back from that hamstring snag and be back. How good could this offense be, CeCe, this year?
That offensive line, I still believe that they can't be a top 10 offense because